The moon hung low in the night sky, casting a dim glow over the clandestine meeting orchestrated by betrayal. Milani, my supposed best friend, and Sarah, my half-sister, wove a tapestry of deceit that entangled me in its dark threads. The air was thick with tension as I entered the dimly lit room, oblivious to the treacherous plot that awaited. Milani's voice cut through the silence, dripping with false sympathy. "Miranda, we found the perfect guy for you," she purred, a deceptive smile playing on her lips. Sarah, ever the accomplice, nodded in agreement. The stranger shrouded in the shadows seemed a mere silhouette of a person. My instincts urged caution, but their reassurances lulled me into a false sense of security. "Just a harmless game," Milani insisted, handing me a drink that concealed the betrayal that awaited. As the night wore on, laughter mingled with the clinking of glasses, masking the impending doom. The stranger, face obscured by the haze of alcohol, became a mysterious enigma, a puppet in a macabre play orchestrated by those I trusted. Hours blurred into a disorienting haze, and when dawn broke I found myself alone, tangled in sheets that whispered of the night's transgressions. The stranger, a ghost in my memory, left only a wristwatch on the bedside table, an unsettling relic of my unwitting participation in their treachery. Days later, the revelation struck like a thunderbolt. The stranger, a mere pawn in their cruel game, vanished without a trace. My supposed confidants, Milani and Sarah, emerged as puppeteers of my humiliation. Dialogue echoed in the recesses of my mind. "I can't believe she fell for it. Imagine the scandal." Sarah's cruel laughter mingled with Milani's sinister whispers. "You really think she'll ever forgive us?" Milani's voice, tinged with amusement, who betrayed no remorse. The realization of their betrayal shattered the illusions of trust. The home that once echoed with laughter became a chamber of whispers and reproach. Little did I know, this was only the beginning of a journey that would lead me through shadows, of despair and into the light of redemption. The grandeur of my family home, once a haven of warmth and acceptance, transformed into a chilling theater for the unveiling of my supposed transbrushes. The ballroom echoed with the hollow footsteps of judgment as Olivia, my stepmother, and Sarah, my half-sister, orchestrated a spectacle that would unravel the fabric of my familial bonds. The grand chandeliers cast a cold, unyielding light, exposing the once hidden corners of my life. The air hung heavy with anticipation as my father, a figure I had once sought solace in, stood stoic, his eyes a tempest of anger and disappointment. The whispers of the attending guests rippled through the room like a poison. "Miranda, the family disgrace," they murmured, their gaze dissecting me with judgmental precision. Olivia, draped in opulent elegance, took the center stage, her voice projecting with practiced poise. "Ladies and gentlemen, gather round. It's time to unveil the truth that has tainted our family name." The room hushed into a collective gasp as Sarah, a shadow behind Olivia's manipulative performance, unveiled a series of incriminating photographs. Each image captured moments from that fateful night, distorted and exaggerated to fit their narrative. Sarah's sly smile danced on her lips as she addressed the scandalized audience. "Behold, the fallen angel in our midst, Miranda, our beloved daughter and sister." The weight of their orchestrated humiliation pressed upon me, their condemnation seeping into my very soul. I, who once stood among them, was now an outcast in my own home. Amidst the piercing gazes and condemning whispers, a single voice cut through the oppressive silence. It was my father, his tone a mixture of rage and betrayal. "Miranda, is this true? Have you brought such disgrace upon our name?" Tears welled in my eyes as I pleaded for understanding, but my words drowned in the sea of accusations. The grand unveiling was complete, and the family that once stood united crumbled into fractured pieces. "Miranda, you've brought shame to this family." My father's voice, a thunderous roar, echoed through the ballroom. "She's always been a liability. It's time to cut ties." Sarah's vindictive whisper reached my ears, a venomous undercurrent beneath the facade of familial concern. Miranda, I never expected this from you. How could you betray us like this? Olivia's feigned disappointment only added salt to the wounds. The dialogue, a cacophony of condemnation, played out like a tragic symphony, sealing my fate as an outcast in my own home. The grand unveiling marked the beginning of my journey into exile, a journey that would lead me to a redemption I hadn't yet glimpsed. The town, once elaborate the memories both bitter and sweet, welcomed me back after 5 years of self-imposed exile. The air held the familiar scent of nostalgia, mingled with the lingering echoes of betrayal. As I walked the streets, every corner whispered tales of my past, both painful and triumphant. Michael, my son, clung to my side, his innocent eyes absorbing the surroundings. The quaint charm of our hometown felt surreal against the backdrop of my turbulent history. The Q Art headquarters stood as a testament to my metamorphosis. The glass facade reflected the glint of determination in my eyes, a stark contrast to the broken girl who had left in disgrace. Colleagues welcomed me with genuine smiles, unaware of the storms I had weathered. Amidst the jeweled creations that adorned the showroom, I found solace. Each piece told a story, a testament to my resilience and the artistry that had emerged from the ashes of my past. Miranda, welcome back. We've missed your creative touch around here. A call, genuine warmth in their voice, extended a welcoming hand. Your designs are taking the international market by storm. It's incredible. Another voice, filled with admiration, echoed the sentiment of the office. Mom, are we going to stay here? Michael's innocent inquiry brought a bittersweet smile to my face. Yes, sweetheart, this is where we belong. The dialogue, a melodic interplay of support and hope, served as a stark contrast to the scornful whispers of the past. The town that had witnessed my fall now bore witness to my ascent as a phoenix risen from the ashes. Little did I know that the echoes of my return would reach beyond the boundaries of familiarity, setting the stage for an unexpected reunion as the town embraced me anew. A silent pursuit unfolded in the shadows. Mason Taylor, the elusive heir to a colossal empire, had been searching for me with an intensity that mirrored my own journey. Unbeknownst to me, he was the stranger from that fateful night, my mother's savior. Intrigued by the mystery of the wristwatch, Mason traced my steps through the whispers of the town. His search brought him to the doorstep of CART, the international jewelry company where I had found solace and success. Little did I know that the tendrils of fate were drawing us closer, like two stars converging in a cosmic dance. Mason, why the sudden interest in a small-town jewelry designer? A confident question Mason's unexpected focus on my life. Her curiosity piqued. I owe her more than she knows. It's time to repay a debt long overdue. Mason's voice, laden with a sense of duty and obligation, hinted at the hidden layers of his quest. I've been following her for months, and there's more to this story than anyone realizes. A hint of urgency tinged Mason's words as he confided in a trusted associate, unraveling the enigma that bound our destinies. The dialogue, a mosaic of intrigue and hidden motives, underscored Mason's relentless pursuit and the intricate web of connections that linked our pasts. Little did I know that the heir's pursuit would set in motion a series of events that would challenge the foundations of my carefully rebuilt life. In the bustling streets of my hometown, the Cherry took its first calculated steps. Mason Taylor, veiled by the shadows of deceit, found himself entangled in a web of manipulation orchestrated by a woman named Haley. Seizing upon Mason's guilt and obligation, she wove a narrative that painted her as the woman from that fateful night. Haley, with a cunning smile that belied her true intentions, played the distressed heroine to perfection. Her performance extended beyond the town's limits, reaching into Mason's world of wealth and influence. The puppeteer had found her strings, and Mason, driven by a sense of duty, began fulfilling her every whim. Haley, you've got him wrapped around your finger. This plan of yours is diabolical. A confident privy to Haley's scheme expressed both admiration and concern for the unfolding charade. Miranda won't stand a chance. Mason's generosity knows no bounds. Haley's accomplice, a silent partner in the game, reveled in the success of their manipulative tactics. Mason, she needs you now more than ever. It's time to show her the world you can offer. A whispered encouragement from Haley, masked as genuine concern, stoked the flames of Mason's misplaced obligations. The dialogue, a dance of deception and hidden agendas, illustrated the intricate layers of the charade. Unbeknownst to me, the threads of manipulation were tightening, setting the stage for a confrontation that would test the strength of my resilience and the authenticity of Mason's intentions. As time unfolded, shadows of doubt began to creep into Mason's consciousness. The carefully constructed charade, orchestrated by Haley, started to unravel, revealing the puppeteer beneath the facade. The doubts gnawed at Mason's resolve, urging him to question the authenticity of the woman who claimed to be my past. Haunted by uncertainty, Mason found himself spending more time in my presence, seeking glimpses of truth amidst the tangled web of lies. A connection began to emerge, one that defied the boundaries of deception and obligation. Meanwhile, I continued with my life, oblivious to the storm gathering in Mason's heart. I thought this was about repaying a debt. Now it feels like a never-ending game. A confident voiced Mason's growing disillusionment, recognizing the toll the charade was taking on his sense of duty. Mason, don't let her manipulate you. There's more to this story than meets the eye. A voice of reason, a friend with genuine concern, warned Mason of the treacherous path he was treading. I can't shake the feeling that there's something off about all of this. I need to find out the truth. Mason, confiding in himself, acknowledged the burgeoning doubt that echoed within him. The dialogue, a symphony of skepticism and internal conflict, mirrored the unraveling of the charade. The shadows of doubt cast by Haley's manipulation began to lift, setting the stage for a revelation that would challenge the very foundations of Mason's pursuit and my unsuspecting world. In the quiet moments of introspection, fate unfurled its tendrils, guiding Mason towards a long-lost relic, the wristwatch that bore witness to our intertwined destinies. With a renewed sense of determination, Mason delved into the depths of his memories, retracing the footsteps that had led him to me. Through a stroke of serendipity, the elusive timepiece emerged from the shadows of forgotten memories, its presence a beacon of clarity amidst the murky waters of doubt. With the watch in hand, Mason embarked on a journey of reconciliation, seeking to mend the fractures that had torn us apart. Mason, why the sudden interest in that old wristwatch? A confidant, puzzled by Mason's sudden fixation, questioned the significance of the seemingly insignificant object. It's more than just a watch. It holds the key to unlocking the truth. Mason's voice, tinged with determination, hinted at the revelations that awaited him on his quest for redemption. Miranda, I need to talk to you. There's something you need to see. Mason's words, laced with urgency, carried the weight of his newfound resolve as he sought to bridge the chasm between us. As Mason and I stood on the precipice of revelation, the rediscovery of the wristwatch became the catalyst for a final reckoning. In a quiet moment, bathed in the soft glow of nostalgia and truth, Mason's gaze met mine. Miranda, he began, his voice a steady declaration. In the pursuit of a debt owed, I found something far more precious, a love that transcends the shadows of our past. Tears welled in my eyes as his heartfelt words reached the depths of my soul. The barriers that had separated us crumbled, and in that vulnerable moment, the love that had endured emerged stronger than ever. In the final rays of the setting sun, Mason took my hand, the rediscovered wristwatch clasped between our palms. Miranda, will you make me the happiest man alive? Will you marry me? The words tongue in the air, a promise of a future illuminated by the warmth of love and redemption. With tears of joy streaming down my face, I whispered a heartfelt yes, sealing our fate in the glow of a happy ending. A love story rekindled and a journey into forever just beginning.